Okay, so come with me on the Pastamatic journey. Okay, so here we've got this is the driver spool side, the spindle. And I'm not going to take that out because I had to hammer that driver in, so it is really in there. But this is what it looks assembled, and you put a drill on there, it does that. This here is printed from ASA, so I'm going to disassemble this. Put that over there for now, and let it fall. And so here it is, and this is the high temperature nylon carbon fiber, and into the ASA. That goes. Okay, so now I'm going to grab the original, the same exact piece as that one, but from the carbon fiber. Here, this is the high temperature nylon carbon fiber. So it goes that far, and that's it. It won't go any further. So that's a bust right there. So I had two problems. I had a problem with that hole's too small, and this here, the combination of these two bind. So I edited in another video. What I really need to do is I need to learn how to edit videos, and I need to edit all these Pastamatic videos into a single video. So because they really are all about the same thing. So here is the here's the one I just printed. There goes that piece. This is the one that I edited. I also had another blessing during this print, which I've never had before, and I wasn't going to test on my own, but I had a power outage in the middle of printing this, and they claim to have a feature that it can resume printing after a power outage, and I would say that is a correct marketing. It's a correct feature. It continued. I got a little message saying I didn't even know the power was out. I was outside, and I got a message saying print, resume from power outage, and I said, okay, go ahead and do it. So here it is. So I did two things. I made that hole. It was 6.8 millimeters on the drawing, and I made it 7. And then I went ahead and scaled the whole thing down, and now that ended up being 6.89 maybe, 6.89. And once I scaled this down, so first test is going to be how does it fit. So let's just see if that goes in there. Okay, yeah, it's still really tight, but I mean, I'm in as far as the other one was, and I didn't have to, I hammered the shit. I hammered the crap out of this one here to get it in that far. So it still binds a tiny bit, but that's still so okay. Now the next test is going to be to see how does it go into the stock carbon fiber. And here's the one here, just to make sure because I did print this in PETG carbon fiber, which looks very similar. So let's make sure this one binds, which it does. Okay, that binds. All right, now to test to see if the scaling worked, then all I have to do is make the printed one here a little bigger. Oop. The one that I just reprinted, there goes that piece. So here we go. We've got the carbon fiber, nylon carbon fiber. See if it binds. Oh, okay, no. It is tight, but it goes. So let me grab that spool that fell back here. Ooh. So there we have it. Ta-da! So I would say success. This would work. But it is really tight, and that's going to be a big pain in the butt. Let me show you what it looks like from the. Here it is. This is one that broke. This is one that was PETG carbon fiber, and it broke. So that's really short now. That's how long it's supposed to be right there, and so it broke. So, but look how easy that goes in there. I mean, that's whoop. So sorry. It's supposed to you know, because when you got a drill, you know, holding it, it's, you know, that's a, you know. So I'll just, all I'll do is make that one a tiny bit bigger and reprint that. And then I'll probably reprint the other sides from carbon fiber as well, because the other material breaks. But here is a Prusa spool here, and it's a little wider than the bamboo, and it's just a pressure fit like that. So if the cardboard spool, if this cardboard thing swells a little bit, nothing is gonna stop that from pushing the edge of one of these edges out a little bit. So if one of these edges is wider, you know, it'll bind, and that did happen. I mean, it bounds, and then you know, so it feeds filament, and then when it retracts, it you know, it has to spin them backwards, and if this gets bound, then you end up with a big, you know, mess inside the AMS. That happened too, so that's why I respooled onto the bamboos, and I'll probably continue doing that. And then to show you how the bamboo works, they did it, man. They've done so many things right. Doesn't mean I'm not pissed as hell about the wet filament they sold me for a month or two, but they have done a lot of right things, and they've also got some weird patents that they kind of almost patented open source stuff. I don't know if it looks like they're getting away with it, but I don't like that either. But you know, what are you gonna do? So this is a locking mechanism where it just, and then it comes apart like that. And then see this thing right here, that's an RFID tag that so as it spins in the AMS, there's an RFID reader in there, and it knows exactly what filament it is. It's brilliant. It's just, they did such a good job. So, and then it just like that, and it's done. And then there's a little hole right here. Right there. You just put the filament in there, and then and you respool all the filament off of another brand onto the bamboo rolls. And what I did was I kept the same. I used the same. If it's an ASA other brand, I'll spool that within a bamboo ASA, because the filaments are really pretty similar. And it's easier to start. That's what I did with the ASA for the Prusa, and it worked. I printed that cowling, great. I think it's right over here. Oh no, it's in that box over there. I already put it in the box, which is the parts that I'm gonna use to assemble. But that's so I'll edit that and reprint. Love you, bye.